So, aloha to everybody from the YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about the balance patch today.
Welcome to Island Mojo. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most influential buffs and nerfs that have happened over the years.
Oh my god, okay. That's great. Oh man. Okay.
These changes have shaped the face of the game for years, and even though some of them aren't in the same shape as they were before, during the time that these occurred, they were meta-defining.
Literally, less damage and no stun? Oh, man! They're hitting all my monsters, man!
Please let us know what buffs and nerfs that we've missed. I definitely feel like there were some sleeper AI changes or low-key buffs that were not mentioned, so please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, can you imagine doing the balance patch? Like,
How much damage? Is it the gargoyles? Yeah, okay. How much damage? How much damage?
I don't fucking know, dude. It's fucking. Frank just told us to like up the damage a little bit. I don't know the number, bro. It's like 24%. Like 24%. We cannot write like 24% in the balance patch, bro. I mean, I don't know. Write whatever you want then. What is like 20? I'm just gonna put approximately. Okay, approximately sounds more formal and I got approximately. I'm going to approximately here. Yeah, approximately 24%.
Number 10. Daphnis skill 3 buff. Daphnis was the meme of the Summoners War community for the longest time, receiving mediocre buff after mediocre buff, and then Comtos eventually said screw it and gave him a textbook for skill 3.
If you read this carefully, oh my god, you can't even read the words because there's too many words.
This was the change that finally let Daphnis leave the meme spotlight and pushed him into some relevancy, even though he still got resisted.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Number 9. Leica passive buff. Leica was in a similar situation to Daphnis, often underutilized and niche, but had potential. Leica then got buffed to be a budget 2A Miho and terrorized the first season of RTA, but was swiftly taken care of. I specifically remember a joke that I told with my friends that my haircut lasted longer than Leica's relevancy. Number 8. Molong skill 2 nerf. For a while on release, Molong wasn't being very utilized, and then he started seeing more and more presence, and was a very strong first pick for the first few seasons of RTA, often using people's fastest violence sets.
One more, just give me one more chance, and I'll be okay. Yes!
Being able to strip and stun proved a bit too strong for people to handle, so they reduced it to only be able to stun on the last hit. This is where the 2017 Molong meme spawned from, when you now get entirely strip stunned by the big fat with a hat.
You know how long? You know how long? You know how long? Molong? You know how long?
Number 7. Yonhong skill 3 buff. Do you remember a time that Yonhong needed a buff? They made it so that it was a 100% ATB push and a 50% self-heal to make her the ultimate healing and cycling machine. It's like the meme where the guy is putting a metal rod into his front bike wheel, except in this case, the rod is a hospital. Number 6. Iris strip nerf. Iris used to have 100% strip chance. That was actually not okay. Even without the multi-hit on one target, you would basically be playing the game without beneficial effects. Rightfully so, Comtos hit Iris with a big hammer and split that strip challenge in half so that you could play the game. Number 5. Lauren passive buff. They made this free-to-play friendly unit absolutely wreck ass. They made it so that her defense break chance was more consistent, and on top of that, they doubled her pushback, which in a multi-hitting unit scaled insanely well. This was a massive W for the whole community because it meant that new players had a new monster that they could build to help with their PvE teams, and PvP players could stop Artemis from ever moving.
Okay.
Number 4. Fran Buff. Another free-to-play unit, this one getting a massive overhaul to her entire kit, making it so that her skill 3 gave 2 turns of immunity, her skill 1 attack broke, and still stunned at the time, and gave her a small 10% speed lead on top of that. For the same reasons as Lauren, this was just a really great unit for new and old players alike. And holy crap, can you believe that Fran used to stun on skill 1?
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Number 3. Gany Buff. Yes, I said buff. Ganymede didn't used to always have a 100% reset chance on his skill 3, but Comtos decided to take away your form of consent and made it ignore resistance, and then following that buff, he also got an AoE pushback that didn't go through glancing check. Along with being able to self-ventilate at the time and strip on skill 1, meant that he would always find a way to ruin your day. Number 2, Nerfs buff. By golly, this unit was terrible for so long. Anyone that had her was huffing the 24 speed lead Copian for the longest time, and then, out of nowhere, the devs decided that resistance was cancelled.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my, what the fuck?
On top of that, they also made it so that all her skills could silence, meaning that out of thin air, the unit went from haha, you can't stun me to I will inflict every form of pain and suffering upon your mortal body. Honorable mention goes to Molong. She was meant to receive a buff that would let her be able to ignore defense unconditionally, and traded the skill 2s with Yonhong, which could have made her an absolute monster in all forms of content. Being an arena speed lead that stripped and ignored defense. Unfortunately, this buff was pulled right before the patch hit so that Comtos could reflect on it, and then we never saw it ever again.
This was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen on May 28, 2016. War Young could have been something else entirely.
The only reason that I remember that this was a thing is because Sean won't shut the fuck up about it. Number 1. Tails 8% extra damage, baby!
Yeah, that's right. The blue can fit so much more damage into it.
For real though. Number 1, Ciara and Gianna buff. This one is old. Like, I'm talking really old. The only thing that predates this that is worth mentioning is that Rakan's name used to be called Kuken, which is Swedish for dick. Ciara and Gianna's bomb used to not give them an additional turn. This slowed down their gameplay so much. With this one buff, it basically let them be able to self-cleanse, reduce their cooldowns of all their skills, and have the chance to reset violent proc chance.
Can I win?
Oh my god, come on! The bombs! What the fuck, man?
And then someone else can hit.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's a bomb! I missed 3 bombs! What the fuck?
Can win. I think so can win.
Yeah, Sarah should be Camila. Oh,
No,
but
but
he's missing every bomb.
He's missing every ball.
Come on!
Wow, no!
He missed 3 in a row.
Oh, don't crit! Oh, I not supposed to use bomb! Oh shit! Oh shit, okay, don't buy it. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. No, we're good, we're good. We're good. Oh, we missed 4 bombs!
This buff is one of the oldest meta-defining changes that has stood the test of time. If Ciara gets nerfed right after this, I swear it wasn't me. But that's it. Once again, let us know if we missed any changes that you thought changed the game. And join me on congratulating Brian on his newborn LD Nerf 5. His army of firstborns begins with his own. Make sure you leave a like and hit subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.